Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of No Sleep FX. I'm your host, Tony, and of course, as always, we're going to talk about gold today, alright? So, I took two trades today on gold. One, I want to count it as a break-even trade, but not really. I moved my stops lower once I got closer to take profit, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But let's take it as a loss, okay? So let's say it's a loss. And then I took a second trade on gold again, and this one, the second one, was a winner, and I'll show you guys that. All right, but just to give you guys, as always, a quick rundown as to what I was looking at, and yeah. All right, so right now we're looking at the charts on gold, and we're looking at it at the 2 hour. Okay, and right here on the 2 hour, you can see this red arrow right in here, right in this candle right there, right? That is the type 3 signal in there. Okay, that red arrow telling me, hey, look for sales, right, on the 2 hour. Okay, and at this point I'm already at my 9 to 5, getting my work done, but keeping an eye on the charts. But yeah, so looking at the 2 hour had a sell signal, right? So go down to the 5 minute where I find all my entries, right? We got a sell signal on the 2 hour, right? Okay, so I go down to the 5 minute now, and in here you can see price during Asian session, right? Broke the previous daily high and started creating its new daily high, right? And then you can see in here we got the higher highs, pivot points, and so I marked that out. And then kind of looks like a double top was forming up in there, so I also marked the little neckline in there as a low level for me. So if it were to break that area, it confirms the sells, right? So again, in here you can see my two trades. This first trade right here, we'll talk about that. So again, I waited for another type 3 pattern signal, right? And I believe it was this one right here that caught my eye, and I placed the sell stop below my area of interest, right? So I placed it about 5-6 pips below that pivot point area, that area of interest for me, right? I placed a sell stop and I just waited to get activated. Like I said, at this point in the day, I'm at my 9 to 5. So I got the signal type 3 pattern, right, forming up. And then again, you see another candle forming up saying, hey, type 3 is coming in, right? Looking for sales. And then once I get activated, this candle right here is the one that activated me, right? This one right here. The one right next to it is another type 3 pattern signal indicator, right? Again, saying sales. So confirming my bias. I'm already in this trade, and I got activated, right? I'm in the trade. And by the time the price came down to here, we're close to take profit, right? So I just moved my stop loss lower. I moved it to 18.5. 18.5, that's where I moved my stop loss to. So about six pips stop loss, which is not bad. But as you can see, price over here rejected at that level and turned back, right? Started going back up and stopped me out. And again, that's fine, you know, it happens. Can't win them all. Ideally, should have maybe taken partials out and moved to break even instead of just moving my stops, but I managed risk, right? So that's good. But anyway, still looking at the charts, right? And looking at it, right, you can see this bearish engulfing candle, right, closed right back below my levels. We got the EMAs going in a downtrend, right? And as price was coming back below my area of interest, I entered the market. I did a market execution trade, right? Went back into my sales, gave it a second chance, and as you can see, price stayed below the EMAs and eventually hit TP for full TP, right? Full take profit. So still a profitable day, not too bad, but yeah, that's it for my trades today. As always, I mark the previous daily highs and lows, yesterday's highs and lows, and then I go down to the 5-minute and find my scalping levels, which were these two levels right here, right? So buys above here, sells below here, right? So, and that's exactly what I did. I sells below my area of interest, and yeah. So again, guys, if you want to learn this strategy, make sure you check out the link below. Okay, I'm gonna leave a link below. Make sure you check it out, and always use Tony10 at checkout, and you'll get a 10% off. All right. So thank you guys. Thank you for all the support. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. All right. Thank you. Peace.